you over here.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on. Gentlemen, don't trip on the cable.
I won't trip on the cable.
Right. No, you're still putting down orcs. You said you were done.
Sorry.
Going live. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to Valhalla, not the Cool Guys Nation studio. We are coming at you live from Valhalla. We have brought our live stream kit, and what you are about to watch is nothing more than epicness. Just absolute and total epicness. You guys are playing a narrative campaign straight from the lore, set up with the appropriate terrain. It is going to be Orcs versus Imperial Guard. What is the name of this scenario?
Battle of Big Tooth River.
Battle of Big Tooth River. So there is approximately, we're not quite sure because we actually didn't do the math, about 8,000 points of guard and 8,000 points of orcs on the table right now. The victory conditions is, and correct me if I'm wrong, all right, you have to kill either half of all the tanks or both Bane Blades.
Both Bane Blades.
And you need to get one tank to touch that wall.
Just touch the wall with the tank and
so
he
I
wins.
recommend this tank because
He's got a long barrel.
He's got a really long gun.
He does have a really long barrel.
Yeah, so that'd be good. I'm actually not playing this game, but I am going to be going in and out. Okay. Who are you two? Introduce yourself.
My name is Rich, and I've been playing Orcs for a long time. I actually remember reading the Battle of Big Tooth River, White Dwarf, way back in the day. So I've been collecting for a long time, and the scenario then was Imperial Guard versus the Orcs, and wasn't it called Massacre?
It's Massacre, yeah.
Massacre, yeah.
And I'm hoping that that's what happens again.
Yes.
So I've got Churok Far, my warlord. Churok Far is here, and he is eager to put some smash down on some humies. So I'm excited.
I'm Jeremy. I've been playing since 98. Imperial Guard was my first army, and then I quickly went to Tau, and I've played them ever since. But I love this battle, and I wanted to recreate it with Rich, so we decided to do it.
All right, well, we are going to leave the live stream up until these gentlemen are done. I hope you get done by dinner.
Me too.
We'll be working at it.
So enjoy this amazing narrative, apocalypse-style game over roughly 10,000 points on each side. I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'm going to put you on the top-down camera.
Awesome.
Okay, and then you also have another side camera.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to push the buttons and pull the lever, you're more than welcome to.
I will allow my opponent to do that. When Orcs touch technology,
then things go wrong. Things go wrong. I understand. All right, so you guys are, I assume, at some sort of roll-off.
yes.
Yes.
All right,
So
we're
who
gonna
goes first.
We're gonna switch to a different view to take a look at the armies. This is our top-down view. Tanks, and lots of orcs on that side. Gentlemen, enjoy.
Is there a place we should roll that will be more visible, or
You know, I don't have a camera on the dice,
that's
so just narrate.
we'll just narrate it? Yep.
Narrate what you're doing, and I will give you a hint. Going this shoots that on a this.
Yeah.
Not very good video.
I've done some bat reps, so yeah,
Yeah. So try to say the name of the unit, say what you roll, and I think the audience will enjoy.
Awesome.
And I will be periodically checking on you, so don't worry.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the Orcs are gonna roll. You finish deploying first, so you get a +1.
Yes.
I got a 1.
And I got a 6 with +1.
The Orcs are not going to seize the initiative. You go ahead and do your worst, my friend.
We're just gonna go, fast. I don't know if I want to go really fast forward. There's a big ass thing right there in front of me. So we're just start moving. We're just gonna, we're gonna kind of estimate distances here.
Yeah, when you're playing this kind of battle, you have to be really forgiving with your opponent. When you have 8,000 points on the field, it's not that big a deal if you go a little over your 12-inch move or something like that. So we've both been playing for a long time, and we're both pretty experienced and know how far 10 inches is. What other armies do you play?
So it'd be easier to tell people that I don't play Dark Eldar.
I have a lot of armies, but Orcs are my first and really only love.
Alright, these guys over here do have to go fast. They're all gonna run.
And we determined that the river will not affect movement for this scenario.
So the Hellhound's gonna run. And 5, so he's gonna run real fast. way up over here. The other hellhound. 4. So, well, this guy will move first. And this hellhound. 1. Oh no.
While he's moving, I'm going to kind of give an overview of where my units are for those who are watching overhead. So I've got a large unit of Meganobs here in this small fortress here with a custom force field and a pain boy and a weird boy with the jump. And there's also up on the building, the Grots have put their artillery pieces to repel this invasion, a bunch of custom mega cannons. There's also two bands of kilocans that are ranging in this area. And then a unit of Storm Boys behind to reinforce. Churok has actually, and Churok counts as Gazgul, but this is Churok Far, my war boss, and he is eager to get some smackdown as well. And then I've got some trucks and a battle wagon. That battle wagon has 20 Shooter Boys in it, and then some more Storm Boys. Battle wagon full of knobs. This one's open topped. In the Squigoth are a war boss and 19 tank busted boys. And I've got 30 boy mob there, 30 boy mob at the gate, another custom mega cannon over here beside the Stampa, another force field on a bike, and a Gorkanaut, and a pain boy in there too. And then on the left is the Speed Freaks formation that's surrounding that Void Shield generator. If anybody remembers the original scenario, the Speed Freaks came on the flank at Big Tooth, and we've tried to recreate that as accurately as we could. And so I've got a large Speed Freak contingent over there. My bikers for my army are on boars. Churok came up as a snake bite, and so he still honors it by running his boys on boars. So that's the Speed Freak flank over there. And have you done moving?
I am finished moving. Whatever.
Any psychic?
I do, but they're on transport. So
then go ahead and shoot.
All right, so I'm gonna just start right here and just move my way across. So this Vanquisher cannon here is gonna shoot into that
the Stampa.
Stampa.
So, Stampa does have force field coverage, but there's a lot of guns facing me.
So Vanquisher cannon is heavy 1. So 1 shot. And he will hit.
Okay. See if you wound.
And strength
Toughness 8.
So I need a 4 die wound, but I believe I roll 2 dice and take the highest for Vanquisher cannons. And no.
Neither one.
Neither one.
Okay.
All right.
That's the Orky power right there, denying.
I
hear a loud clang!
Then I'm going to go with my lasers here from the...
on that cannon, that tank, you still have the last cannon on the front, right?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot all its weapons. Yep.
So last cannon on the front, and the same Stampa, and it misses. All right, so that's what happens when you forget to roll for something.
And if you want, you can shoot the heavy vultures on the side too.
They're 24, no, they're 36.
They're 36, yeah. And they're -1 because you moved, but you can shoot some boys or something.
Yeah, let's shoot at the boys.
Okay.
So
that's
3
6
shots
shots?
apiece.
Yeah, 6 shots.
So 6 shots total. On 4s become 5s. And 4 hits.
4 hits, and to wound you need 3.
3s. And I have 2 wounds on your boys right there in the open.
Okay, I got a 5 for a force field, and then a 6. No, I lost 1 boy. First blood to the Imperium of Man.
That was... somebody was going to get hurt. Alright, heavy... These are flamers. So another Vanquisher cannon.
Okay.
And we'll shoot the same thing.
Got it.
Both his last cannon and his Vanquisher cannon into the Stampa.
Got it.
That is the tank commander, so it hits on a 3.
Even when he moved?
Tank commander's ballistic skill. Yeah, the turret. The turret.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The last cannon will be no.
Okay.
It's -1.
Okay.
And 2 dice because Vanquisher. And again, nothing.
They're not strength 9?
They're strength 8.
Okay, so no wound. Ting!
And last cannon misses.
Okay.
Alright. Battle cannon into the battle wagon.
Battle wagon.
D6 shots. That looks like a 5.
That will hit. Oh, 5 shots. Nice.
5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 4s. Nope, that's also a commander, so he is on 3s as well for his battle cannon. 3 hits, strength 8, toughness
8. That one is
so
closed top.
On 4s. 2.
2 wounds. Now this battle wagon is outside of force field coverage. I just looked at it, so he's a little outside of the range. So he just takes it on his 4+ armor, which I believe the battle cannon negates.
-2.
Oh, I do get a 6. 2, so both get through.
All right, and then it's
D3, right?
apiece,
Yep.
And they both get 3.
So 6 wounds.
Double 6s. So.
Pang.
So then he has a heavy bolter, which is probably just in range. She'll shoot that.
Got it.
-1, so on a 4.
And shooting at...
Oh, that's 3 shots.
At the battle wagon?
Yeah, all at the battle wagon. Not 1 hit. Strength 4 or 5.
You're going to need a 5 to wound me.
5 is the wound. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
And his his plasmas are out of range. 24 inches, I think. That's not going to be in range. Yeah, they're out. The Punisher cannon here is going to shoot into the boys over there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot my last cannon into the same battle wagon.
Okay.
So Punisher Gatlin is, yes, 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So hitting on 4s, just a normal tank. And strength 5, toughness 4.
4 on the board.
So on 3s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits on your boys from the Punisher cannon off of this.
That's 10 wounds, right?
Yeah, 10 wounds.
10 wounds. So I've got 10 dice here. And I need 5s for the force field, and then 6s for feel no pain for the pain boy. I ended up losing 6 boys to that volley from the Punisher.
All right. Then the last cannon on a 5 into your battle wagon. Misses.
Okay.
All right. Then up to this Lumen Rust, it will shoot into that same battle cannon.
Yes, sir.
D6 shots. That can't be right. Let me double check. Is it D6 shots?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's heavy D6. Jeez. All right. So I got 5.
5 shots.
All right. That is not a commander, so on 4s. 3 hit. Strength 8, toughness 8, so on 4s again. Nothing. And then his last cannon on a 5. Hits. Strength 9, toughness 4, so on a 3. Wounds. AP -3 for a last cannon.
And that's at the battle wagon?
That is at the battle
wagon. That battle wagon gets no save, so
D6 wounds?
Is just D. Oh, it's just 1 got through?
Yeah,
D6 wounds.
Last cannon.
Okay.
2.
So 2 more. I'm up to 8 on that battle wagon. Battle wagons have 16 wounds, so they're pretty tough.
Okay. I go with this one here. And so I'm calling this a demolisher cannon. It didn't have an extra demolisher, and I don't have the rolls from Forge World for the plasmas. Heavy bolters are in range. We're gonna shoot everything at the
same battle wagon.
Battle wagon, but I think the demolisher is probably out of range.
No. Oh, the demolisher's out.
Yeah, it's
okay.
24. So.
Okay. So just the las cannon and 6 heavy bolter shots.
So last cannon on a 5, miss, and 6 heavy bolters. 3 hits, 1 wound.
The battle wagon does not save, takes another wound.
Yep.
It's up to 9.
All right. Come to this cannon. He's going to shoot his D6 shots under the battle wagon. Give him 5.
Yep.
And he's going to split his shots. Everything else is going to go into the truck next to the battle wagon.
That's fine.
Two hits. One wound. -2.
Battle wagon needs a 6. Nope. How many wounds?
D6. D3, I mean. So 2.
2. You're up to 11. Got 5 left. Okay.
Right, last cannon into the other vehicle next to the battle wagon I've been shooting. It looks like it's full of flash kits. It will hit.
It is full of flash kits. 5 flash kits in there.
It will wound.
It does. I am in the force field coverage on this vehicle. And of course, that's an Orky skull right there, so I saved that.
And then 6 shots from the heavy bolters.
Into the truck as well.
Into the same, yes. And no hits. None.
Okay. Now, don't the Lehman Russ have something where they don't have a minus when they move, or is
just
it only
for
if
the
you
turrets?
Just for the turrets. Okay.
That's what I was letting you know. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So then this one shooting both of his weapons into the battle wagon.
Okay.
I think I'll just shoot everything into that battle wagon.
Got it.
All right. So D6 shots on the battle cannon. 3. And I hit. Once. Not a commander. Do not wound.
No wound.
Last cannon. Misses. And heavy bolters. All miss. Not doing very well. Vanquisher cannon.
Yep.
Into the battle wagon. On the 3 because he is a commander, and he misses. And he has a las cannon in the front. Misses. Tank destroyer next to him is D3 shots. 3. And 1 hit. And no wounds. Alright. He's gonna shoot las cannons.
Here comes the Bane Blade.
Into the.
Or is that the Shadow Sword? That's
the Shadow
Sword.
Sword. So the las cannons are gonna go into the
front battle wagon.
Front battle wagon, and the Bane cannon's gonna go into your Stampa.
Stampa.
So las cannon shots.
Yep.
1 hit. And nope. And then the volcano cannon, I think is what it's called. Yep. Heavy 3d3.
Stampa's crew is yelling, "Brace for impact! Incoming!"
So that's 2.
2 hits?
2 and 2, so it's going to be a total of 6 shots.
6 shots? Okay.
6 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Uh-oh. 3 missed.
3 hits.
3 hit. The volcano can, I believe, rolls 2 dice and choose the best. Yes.
Okay.
So first set of 2 will wound. Second set of 2 will wound, and second set of 2 or third set of 2 will wound. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. I will roll the 5+ invul for the force field. No, all 3 bust through. See what you do to the Stampa.
That is not
now that's
good.
a Titanic weapon, isn't it?
It is a Titanic.
So you get to double your wound output against the Titan-sized. Is the Stampa Titan?
Yes. Yes, he is. So it's going to be 2d6 doubled.
Oh
for
my
each of those.
gosh.
So first set of 2d6.
We could see a Stampa go down right here.
That's 6. That's
12.
That is also 6, so it's
12
24.
more. That's 24.
And last set is
8.
16.
16.
So 16.
Exactly 40.
Wow.
That's exactly what you needed. So the Stampa takes it. Let's see if the Stampa explodes. On a 6? No.
No.
So the Stampa is a scrap heap. Nice shooting.
CJ is using his 1 command point to reroll that die.
The one and only command point he has for the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the other one's gonna be a regular Baneblade, because I don't again have the Forge World book. So 2 last cannons are gonna go into your the killer cans as well as this battle cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So the last cannons, 1 hit and does not wound. All right, and just need to double check something real quick. It's been a while since I played a regular Baneblade. Yeah, it's called a Baneblade cannon. So it's heavy 3d6. So it's 6, 12, 13 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots. All right. And they are strength of 9.
Okay, so you need 3s. And this is in the killer cans?
Yeah, this is in the killer cans because I set everything in the killer cans. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go through at AP -3.
I don't care about your AP. I'm in a force field as my killer cans brag and then only make 2. So 3 got through.
3 got through at 3 damage apiece.
3 damage each. I don't play the killer cans very often. I think they have 5 wounds. I'm checking real quick.
That sounds right.
So that will kill 1. They have 5 wounds each. I was right. See?
Kills 1.
Kills 1 and puts 3 wounds on a second one. So I do see if they blow up. So I will remove this one, and he does not blow up. And then take 3 wounds on the next one.
And that's me. It is your turn.
Okay. Not too shabby. Killing the Stomper was a big deal. I don't know how good that microphone is as I move back and forth removing things. Killing the Stomper was a big deal. I didn't have any troops in it because I thought it would draw a lot of fire. And the Squigoth has the advantage of when it dies, it actually, the guys inside, it doesn't explode, it just kind of collapses into a gentle pile and everybody just walks out of the howdah. So, yeah, so luckily, that's where I keep my tank busters. And I'm hoping that they can do a little damage as
they're gonna kill some tanks.
My war boss decides that it's time to get going. So he is telling these Storm Boys to get out of the battle wagon because he wants a ride. So Storm Boys are going to get out and they're going to stay where they are. And then the boss wants to clear some path. So I'm going to start moving these trucks. I'm going to move the killer cans first. They will advance. They can go 8. Okay. Then the killer cans over here are also going to advance. Oh, that's a wound die. Don't ever touch the red dice, Rich. The killer cans over here will advance as well. They can just go 7, so they're just coming around to the front of this building. Staying in force field coverage. Okay, then the truck will advance with the flash gets. He's going 14. Snuggle up to this building. Maybe get a little cover. The wounded battle wagon is reduced in speed, so he is down to a movement 8, I believe. So he's going to advance. So he goes 10, and he's going to sit right there in the middle of the road saying, "Come on!" The truck with my Ardnobs there, or Ard boys there, they're not really Ard boys, but they're driving up beside the battle wagon to do what they can to protect the river. Don't let them cross. Storm boys will advance. What is that?
It's a 5.
So they can go 17.
That's
So Storm Boys will just snuggle up behind all of this. And lost a rocket on, there we go. And yeah, the boss in the Squigoth has decided he's going to move in that direction. So he's going to go ahead and advance. And he will go 17 as well. So he's right in the midst of that mess.
Sitting right where the Baneblade wants him to, and the Shadow Sword, so we can shoot him next round.
We'll see if you have as much success against him as you did against the that old. Now we did decide on 5 turns, so he really does have to push to get there, because there's a lot of Orc boys to plow through, even if he does kill my big guys right off. So that's what we kind of decided. So I'm gonna. Shurok's going to jump up in this battle wagon with the unit of knobs, and I made his base so he can come off, so he can get a ride easier. This is a pretty cool model that my buddy helped me sculpt up, and he'll just drive up in the battle wagon behind the Squigoth and wait for his opportunity. I'm going to need, before I do that, I actually want to gun my jet bike. My big mech on bike is going to advance through that gap. He wants to get in close so he can protect everybody over here. He's going to be there, which should give him some protection. Then the war boss will snuggle in that battle wagon. So this unit of boys over here, they took a little bit of a pounding, but they're going to stay on this side of the river, and they're going to still have the Pain Boy protect them, but they won't have the force field anymore. But they're going to wait right there. There's kind of a gap opened up here because of the loss of the Stampa. So the boys are going to have to hold the line there at the river. Hopefully the custom mega cannon and all the Ludas can do some damage. And then my speed freaks on the left flank are going to see what they can do. I'm going to go ahead and advance these Storm Boys behind all of this. So I have 2 big units of Storm Boys to mess with him as he advances. The Mega Knobs are just kind of sidling forward a little bit, waiting for their opportunity. And then let me go on the left flank over here as the Speed Freaks pour in under War Boss Shaka. Sorry guys, all my War Bosses have names. Even a lot of my big mechs have names. So this first truck is going to advance. Very slow, but he's sidling out to the side to give room for the faster vehicles. The next bike, war buggy or truck, is also slow. Let's go ahead with the Bowel Burner. It's just a Scorcha, and that all my buggers are going, do you see all those tanks? So he's just advancing getting out of the way, really. So some of these other more powerful units will be able to. I'm going to go ahead and advance with my Def Coptas, so they go 24. I'm kind of hiding behind this building, hoping to have a chance to do some bombing runs, maybe. So, and then my Spleen Ripper is going to advance. He's ready. Coming around the corner, he does a little bit of a tail spin as he comes around. He's going to get a couple shots there. And then got another battle wagon here that will advance. And he'll go 14 right up the gut. Shurok is not one to passively sit back in his fortress and allow Imperial Guard to wave their thumbs at him. So he's actually called an all-out advance. So on this side, Shaka's going to advance. He's not very fast, but he's coming up with the mass here. I'm going to go ahead with this first bike unit is going to advance. Oh, they are flying. So they are going to go, they can go 20 inches. So they're in amongst these rocks here. Let's give him something to worry about here on his flank. They do have Pain Boy coverage if he can keep up on his bike. Let's see how he does. So the pain boy gets a, yeah, he's going 18, so he's right there with him. And then the second unit of bikers will also advance, but they're much slower. They're just going 15, so they're coming up as kind of the second wave. I've kind of left a hole there in the middle that the Gorkanaut will have to plug. We'll hope that he can do it. He does have a couple of nasty little surprises inside if they allow it. Now I do have one more battle wagon that's coming in as reserves following those speed freaks, so he won't be able to come in until turn 2. But he's parked over here and he'll come in next turn. And that one's full of Burna boys, so we'll see if they get into the action. So it's the Orcs' turn to shoot.
Did you want to move that truck?
Oh yes, please. Go ahead and advance that truck. If you could reach it, just put it right up behind the battle wagon.
All right.
Okay, he's the escort. Okay, so I'm gonna start shooting. We're gonna start with some of these custom mega cannons. They don't like, I don't like all these flame tanks. So you're now in range. We're gonna start shooting at that first they're hellhounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the first hellhound. Because it's in range. I get D6 shots. 6 shots, that's how it goes.
Ooh.
Orcs. Orky luck is a thing that if you believe it's gonna happen, the chances are it will. So I believe the Codex is gonna be out any day now. Or at least any week now.
And I believe you're going to roll all 3s and under 3s.
And that's 4 hits on a 4+. And these are strength 8.
So on 4?
So that's 2 wounds.
Yeah.
You're only toughness 7, right?
I think so.
That's 2 wounds into the Hellhound. And it's -3 on those. And I'm going to keep firing because that's not going to be enough to destroy it. So I'm going to go ahead and fire the second one while he's figuring out his save.
Yeah, they are only toughness 7 and they have a 3+, so we'll go to a 6+.
So you need a 6. Yep.
3?
2. Just 2.
Just 2. And they both go through.
And those are D3 each. So that Hellhound takes 3 wounds. The second one is the furthest back in that fortress there. And he gets, oh, that's 2 dice. He gets 6 shots as well, Orky. And he hits 5 times. And wounds 3. You need 6s to save.
6s to save. I got 2.
So you saved 2?
I did save 2.
Awesome. So I just get 1 die, and you take just 1 wound from that one.
All right.
The third one's going to fire at you. I also get 6 shots. Chiroc's plan comes into effect. Only 2 hits and 2 wounds from that one.
2 hits, 2 wounds. All right. 2 saves, 6 ups. And nope, both go through.
And you take 5 more.
5 more, that puts him at 9. I think he's still alive.
Should be. Then my
yes.
fourth custom mega cannon. This one only gets 2 shots. And he does hit twice and wounds once.
Wound once, so if I fail this, there's a 33% chance, or 66% chance he's dead. And I failed it.
You only take 1 wound.
Oh, he's still alive.
The last custom mega cannon from the fortress is going to make sure he goes down with its 1 shot. Come on, baby. It does not hit. So I'm going to have to let somebody else deal with him. So I have a single rocket on that truck. He did advance, but with the new rules for Orcs that they published in their Warhammer community, I could hit on a 6 and get to shoot again. So if you haven't seen that, it's a cool new rule. So I missed there. These kilocans, they did advance, so they're -1. They're going to go ahead and shoot at that same guy. And they have 2 rocket. I can't remember if they have 1 rocket or 2. I'm going to roll them as 1. Like I said, I don't play them very often. I did hit once.
Yep.
And rolled again, no. And then see if I wound him. I do not wound him. Then the other unit of kilocans is also going to fire there. They also advance, so I need 5s. 2 hits. Strength 8. 2 wounds at -2.
-2, 5 ups. I got a 6 and a 5.
6 and a 5. And you made them both.
Yep.
So I really need to put that tank down if I can. I do have a rocket on a truck to there by the battle wagon. Can't see you. He'll have to shoot somewhere else. This truck's out of range. Okay, so basically, if I want to kill that, I'm going to have to hit it with something out of the Squiggoth. So we'll decide that in a second. Let me shoot over here. Let me shoot that Spleen Ripper into that first tank there. He only gets one shot, and he does hit, and it's a 6, so he gets to roll again. He didn't hit again. It's only strength 7, so he did not wound. The boys on their bikes, they're not even going to bother their shooters. It's just like death from 1,000 cuts. They're just eager to get into combat, so they
want to close combat me to death.
Yes. All the rest of those tanks are... a few of those could see. I'm going to fire those 3 tanks
they
together.
got the whole...
The 3 trucks. There's just 2 trucks. 2 trucks will fire their rockets. Both missed. And that's it on that flank. So from the Gorkanaut, he's going to fire 2 rockets into that lead tank. And he hit both and gets to re-roll the 6. So just 2. And... 1 wound. At -2.
So 5 up for the Vanquisher here.
Uh-huh.
And he gets a 6.
He saved it.
Saved.
Okay, so now I've got the Supalaba off of the Squiggoth, and it's going to fire 3d6 into... You know what, before I fire that, I'm going to fire at that... If it's in range, check the range for me. From the Squiggoth to the Hellhound, because I'd like to put it down if I can.
You need to definitely kill at least
24 inches.
Something here. Oh yeah, you're well within that.
Okay,
right? So
I'm gonna fire the 1 unit of 5.
Yeah, you're in 24.
Okay, 1 unit of 5 tank busters will fire into that. And I did hit once, but I missed at a vehicle, so the rest of the tank busters will now fire again. So I hit twice with 6s, which gives me extra shots. And I missed with both of those. So just 2 hits from tank busters, and both wound on that Hellhound.
And they're
-2.
2.
They're rockets.
5 ups. And yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Yes.
So I believe Hellhounds blow up, and they blow up a little bit better than other things because they're full of fuel.
Uh-huh.
I add 2 to the result.
Okay.
So a 6+.
See if they blow up.
4+. I rolled a 1.
So no explosion. And then I'm going to fire the Supalaba off of the Squiggoth first, and that will be 66 shots. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put those. And I think that the second Hellhound there on the right flank might be my target. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot at that Hellhound. So 66 shots, so 8, 9, 10, 13 shots. 13 shots I'm hitting on... He did advance, so I need 6s.
But every 6 is an additional shot?
Yes, so I did hit twice, and they get to shoot those 2 again. So 3 hits total.
Yep.
Strength 7, 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-2.
2 go through.
And those do 1 each.
Alright, 1 apiece, so it takes 2 wounds.
And then I'm going to fire my second unit of tank busters into there. So that's another unit of 5. And that is 2 hits. No, he advanced, so 1 hit and 4 will roll again. So no, and then this one gets to shoot again. Just 1 hit. If I wound it, I did. -2.
He goes through.
You take 3.
3 damage.
Uh-huh.
So he's at 5.
Yes. And then my last unit has 7 tank busters in the unit. And they will fire at the same tank. 1 hit in the first 2 hits. Those 2 get to shoot again. No, just 2 hits. See if I wound. I do once.
And I roll a 5. So he saves.
So he saves. I think I'm done shooting. Oh no, I've got tons of looters.
Yes,
and they have a long range. So we're gonna start with this unit back here. Let's see what's in range. No tanks on this side have taken any damage. So they can't reach over there.
48, correct?
And these are all, you know what? There's another Hellhound there, isn't there?
That's a Chimera.
That's a Chimera. Okay, I'm not too worried about the Chimeras. No Hellhounds on this side?
No, they're all 3 over there.
So I guess I'll just shoot that front tank. So these 3 shots each. That's just one. So this unit has 13 guys. So 13 tries, and they need 6s. That's 2 hits. They get to roll those again. That's 1 more. So 3 total hits. Strength 7. 1, 2 wounds. Oh no, you're toughness 8, aren't you?
Yes.
1 wound.
Aren't they on 5s? Not just
2 wounds?
No, they hit.
Oh yeah, they are on 5.
Because they didn't advance.
They didn't advance.
Let's go ahead and
Everybody's
reroll that,
used to advancing. So
go ahead and reroll it, because I'm sure you have
Okay.
some 5s in there.
So I did get 3 5s, so that's better. And to wound, I got 1 wound. Right. Same result. See?
And it's minus.
Minus 1 does 2 wounds.
All right, so minus 1 gives me a 4-up, and he made it.
Okay, he made it. Okay, second unit of Ludas. They're gonna pick a juicier target because that guy is hard as nails.
Chimeras are 7s.
Yeah. I don't see any. Is it just Chimeras over here and the Russes?
So the Chimeras are all armed with heavy flamers.
Oh, well that makes a difference. Sure, I'll shoot this unit of Ludas.
That's why none of them shot last turn.
That's 9 Ludas, and they have just 1 shot each. So let's shoot them. They're saving it up. Don't worry. 9 shots, and these are. That one's cocked. That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hits, and I get to reroll this one. Roll it again. So 4 hits, and 4 to wounds. Yes. 2 wounds. 2 wounds. At -1.
All right. And yes, 2 damage goes through.
So he took 1 of those, and they do 2 damage each. So he's coming forward, and that is all of my shooting. Where's my third? I have a third. Oh, here's my third unit of Ludus. They're going to fire that same Chimera.
Okay.
And these guys are going to show you how it's done with 3 shots each.
Nice.
They put out as much firepower as the other big units. So 15 shots. And they will... Man, they're really fired up. So 4 hits and 5 hits and 1 more try. So 6 hits total. Very nice, Ludus. And 4s to wound. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
At -1, they do 2 wounds each if they get through.
And all of them went through, so you take 6.
6 more.
It's up to 8.
So he's probably reduced a little bit in speed. And that is the extent of my shooting. Actually, no, I still have... I'm going to shoot out of this truck. I'm going to shoot those 15 shots from my flash gets.
Yeah.
Now, they did move. So they only hit on 5s, and they did advance, so they only hit on 6s. But, what the heck. There's 1 hit, 2 hits, and I get to re-roll those 2. So no, 2 hits, strength 5, so they need 5s, 1 wound, and that is a big AP. It's AP 2 or 3, but I think it's 2.
I failed.
Okay, so you just take 1 wound.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, and I turn the time over to you.
All right, so it's, tanks are going to do tanky things.
The Orks have advanced and coming to see what we can do.
Tanks are going to do tanky things.
Yep. Here they come, boys.
He's going to just come up where he is.
Now, is he slowed by his...
He is not very...
Not very much?
Yeah. But I'm not going very far with him.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. I was following. And... yeah, we'll just let some guys charge us, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Get this big old demolisher up in range finally. I feel like the guy who made this knew I was playing and doesn't like me.
Why is that? All the terrain?
Because I'm very funneled here into certain areas. It's okay. Now these ones over here are all armed with the scatter lasers.
Awesome.
So those ones over there were the heavy flamers. The other ones over here are scatter lasers.
Awesome.
6 might be enough to reduce him in speed as well. It is So he has exactly enough not to be. So that guy just got reduced in speed. And he's still moving his. Let's just move him right up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go right there. This one will come right up to there. And come around here. I'll come around to here. Get these lasers around the board here so they can do some shooting this round. Alright, that's all my movement.
Awesome.
Let's go shoot stuff. My buddy told me Vanquishers were garbage this edition. I didn't believe him, man. Now I think he was right. Vanquisher Cannon's going to go into the Squigoth. Last Cannon's going to go into the Battle Wagon. Heavy Bolters are going to go into the Boys.
Awesome.
So Vanquisher Cannon.
Into the Squigoth, right?
Squigoth, and he misses. Last Cannon into the Battle Wagon. Misses. And all those heavy bolters into the Boys. And he gets 3 hits. And he gets 1 wound.
Okay, and the Boys, all they get is a pain boy because they do not have the force field coverage anymore and lose 1 boy.
Okay. We're going to do death by a bazillion. This guy's out of range. Oh well. So 2 heavy flamer and a foot. Is it 2 heavy flamers? No, it's a heavy flamer. Yeah, it's 2 heavy flamers. So the 2 heavy flamers into this.
Okay.
D6 shots each. 3 and 2. So
5
1,
5
2,
hits.
3, 4, 5.
He's a strength 5 against the toughness of 8, so he needs 5s to wound.
5 to wound, but they are -1.
Right.
And I got 2.
2 wounds? I'd need 5 pluses? No, I take 2 wounds on that battle wagon. It's alright. These are just transports with death rollers. They're just going to roll into you. They don't have any guns on them.
And then, how does their raise work anymore? The las gun arrays are rapid fire 3. So we're just going to, las gun you to death. So there's
I believe that you're not, and orc belief is powerful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that how it is? It's just that? It's just 6? Right.
6 shots?
No, it's 9. Right? But
Oh, are they rapid fire?
3.
They're what?
Rapid fire 3.
Then 6 shots. So you just double it. Yeah.
Right. 4, 5, 6. Alright. Seems kind of. Is it number 2, right?
Is it 2 arrays?
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, 2 las gun arrays.
Okay, so he's 12 shots.
Alright, so 12 shots hitting on, they're Imperial Guardmen, so 4s.
Did the vehicle advance or just drive?
Just drove.
Okay, so yeah, hitting on 4s.
A lot of hits.
And you'll need 6s to wound.
6s to wound, no, because strength, strength 3, flashlights.
Yes.
But at least they can wound this edition.
Yes, they can.
And there's 1.
1 wound.
One
See
wound.
if I can save on a 4+. I do. I told you your las guns are not going to do it.
It's the same one here with the same las guns. So.
You know what? Why don't you combine? If they're all shooting at the same target, just combine their fire.
Okay,
If
yeah, so
multiples
both of these,
are shooting,
so,
yeah.
But I think this guy's out of 12.
Oh, for the arrays?
Yeah. So he's not going to get
So
double,
he'll just get,
it's
just 6 shots for him.
6
so that would
shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more guy. I'll just roll 1 again. I'm sure there'll be lots of misses in here. And rolls a die. So
bunch of chimeras coming up the gut.
and there's 2. And that will
2
not...
wounds? 1 got through. You scratched the paint.
Yes, see? Told you.
Now he's mad. The knob in there is really mad. He had a nice fresh paint job on there.
Alright. This commander's going to shoot him with everything he got, which is a whopping las cannon and a Vanquisher cannon.
Got it.
Vanquisher first. Vanquisher will hit you, and he is 8. On 2 dice, taking the best. He wounds you. Vanquishers are AP minus 3.
So no save for my battle wagons. They're only a 4+ save.
I think I just did that wrong. It's not 2 dice to see if I wound. But they both wounded either way. It's 2 dice for damage.
2 dice for damage, like a melt-a-gun. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So see 2 dice to see how bad.
All right. And that's 6.
You do 6. I'm up to 9 on that battle wagon. Keep going.
Last cannon at him. Hits on a 6.
Okay.
Wounds on a 3.
And he can't save that, so D6 more.
1.
So he's up to 10.
All right. This guy
got
doesn't have
6.
This guy doesn't have a target.
Okay.
Punisher cannon is going to shoot
The same unit of boys?
Same unit of boys, and then his last cannon is going to shoot that truck that we almost, or that battle wagon that we almost killed before.
Got it.
So Punisher cannon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20 shots.
On 5. No, 4. It is his turret. And all these 2s miss. I think I'm forgetting to roll of like the orders for all my tank commanders.
Oh.
But it's okay. We're playing fast, you know? Fast and loose with these rolls. Everybody's probably yelling at me. Why are you not giving orders? Any of your tanks? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wounds.
8 wounds into my mob of boys. All they get. Is there an AP on that?
No AB.
Okay, so they get their 6+ armor. They save 2, and they have 6+ feel no pains. 2 more. 4 dead.
Man, that is straight nonsense. Last
I know.
cannon into that battle wagon. So it's not hit on a 2. All right, this battle cannon into the battle wagon. Last cannon into the squigoth.
Got it.
All right, battle cannon gets D6 shots. He's gonna get 3. Hitting with 2 of them. Wounding with 2 of them, and they're -2.
I can save on a 6, which I do not.
Are you within your shield on that?
I'm
battle?
not.
All right,
The
so
shield didn't get close enough.
D3 apiece.
He's really there for the boss and the squigoth.
And he takes 4 damage.
4 more. That will kill him. Let's see if he explodes. I hope he doesn't.
I hope he does.
No explosion.
All right.
And I've got 20 guys inside, so let's see how they fare as my 20 boys, shooter boys, pour out. There's 10.
Well, I'm going to shoot my last cannon at the
Go
squigoth.
ahead. You keep going.
It will hit on a 4. Will not hit on a 4 because he had moved and it's heavy.
I lose 2 boys in that explosion.
The Demolisher cannon here is going to shoot the squigoth. It's heavy D3. He gets 2 shots. He hits with both. And Demolisher cannon has strength of 10, so on 3s. Well, I'm shooting the wrong targets with the Demolisher cannons, I guess. Should be shooting those Storm Boys. And that'll be 2 wounds at minus. Well, you got your save from.
Who's this at?
It's at the squigoth, so he has his
Okay.
shield.
I'm going to put these down here. When we can reach them, we'll stand them up how they should be.
Hit with the last cannon, and wound with the last cannon on the squigoth.
So here's the first 2 saves that you said on the squigoth. He saved neither. How much do those do?
They do 3 apiece.
Okay, so I'm up to 6 on the squigoth.
They do they do D6 apiece.
Okay.
So D6 apiece.
And this is from what?
The Demolisher cannon.
Okay.
Right here. And it is going to be crap. I rolled
Okay.
3.
Okay, total of 3.
And then the last cannon.
And I need to save that. I did not.
D6 gets 3 more.
So 6 damage on the squigoth. The squigoth has 35 wounds, so he just kind of laughs at that. You don't hear a ping, but you do hear thunk.
All right, this one will do the same thing into that same squigoth.
Yep.
All right, so the battle cannon gets 6 shots.
Wow, that's not good. And these are going into the squig off?
Yeah, everything in the squig off on it. Including heavy bolters will go into those boys that just piled out of that truck.
Got it.
Hit with 3.
4s to wound?
Wound with all 3.
Nice. And I saved 1. So 2 got through.
2 go through, and D3 apiece. That is 3 and 3, so 6 more.
I'm up to 12 on the battle wagon.
Right.
Don't like that. Or in the squig off, sorry.
Alright, his last cannon will hit on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the last cannon will wound on a 3. And he wounds as well.
And I did not save. D6 more.
D6 damage gets 6.
18.
Right.
Not good. Halfway.
Heavy bolters shooting into those boys, needing 5s to hit. I missed with all of it.
The boys are in cover there in the water.
Yeah, I guess that riverbed gave him a good... Alright, Vanquisher Cannon here is going to shoot the truck right here with your hard boys.
He's shooting the truck with the hard boys. Got it.
With his last cannon and his Vanquisher Cannon.
Okay, you go ahead. I'm going to stand these boys up while you're shooting me.
Hits.
Okay.
Last cannon will also hit.
Okay.
Vanquisher Cannon will wound. Last cannon will also wound.
And these are at?
Alright, so the Vanquisher Cannon is at -2.
No, who are these? At the truck?
This truck.
At the truck. So the truck is in the force field, so he gets a save the first one.
Saves the battle cannon.
And the last cannon? Saves that too.
Alright, and that's he has no heavy bolters on him.
Okay.
I feel like battle cannon over there. Can you see your leader?
My truck on the battle wagon that the leader's in?
Yeah.
That battle wagon is only toughness 7 because it's open topped.
So yes, he can see that battle wagon. He will shoot at that battle wagon with his shots.
Okay.
D6 shots, he gets 4.
Okay.
And he hits with all of them.
Nice. The leader's taunting you.
And he will wound on 3s instead of 4s for being open topped.
Okay.
And he wounds with 3 of the 4.
And I will show off the impressive when the war boss says power field up.
He does! Oh my gosh!
2 of the 3 saved.
And it only takes 1!
The war boss is laughing!
Last cannon will miss. Alright?
Truck smiles.
Chimera's scatter lasers, or laser array, multi-lasers I mean, are heavy 3s. So we're going to go here, heavy 3 into those boys.
Okay.
2 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds into the boys in the river?
Yeah.
Would you say they're in cover in the water?
Sure, let's give them cover.
Okay. So 1 save, 1 dead.
Alright. This... Yeah, they can see it, so... Alright. 3 shots. 2 hits. And... 1 wound.
No, another 1 dead.
Alright, this one sees them as well. 3 shots. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Saved it.
Nice. Alright, and this one here is going to shoot those storm boys.
Yep.
And miss with all 3 shots.
Okay.
Alright, that Hellhound was going
to light up the killer cans?
The killer cans, yes. So D6 and D6 for 2 heavy flamers. 5.
Okay.
And 5's the wound.
I believe that.
I
think the cannon on top is stronger than a regular heavy flamer. I think it's called an inferno cannon or something like that. It's either stronger or maybe it's longer range. I know when
I probably should just look at how it
when I played my brother, I think it's
so I'm assuming it's the Inferno Cannon.
Yeah.
Which actually have a way longer range too.
Okay.
So we'll redo this because Inferno Cannons have 2d6. Well, it'll still be the 5.
Okay.
And then it is strength 6.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty nasty. That's why I've been shooting at them. So
everything else is the same.
Okay. So 2d6, so you get 1 more d6.
No. This will be the Inferno Cannon.
Okay.
And then I'll roll the heavy flamer
heavy flamer separate. Perfect. You need 5s.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, are they 8?
I'm toughness 6. Toughness 6.
So I need 4s because I'm strength 6.
Oh, okay, 4s.
So everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1.
5 at -1, so I need 4s. 4 got through.
4 got through.
How many moves do they do?
They do 1 of these.
So that kills this one, and this one takes 1. And let's see if his brother explodes. He does not.
Okay, and then the heavy flema.
Okay.
Does 2 and only 1 wound.
1 wound on the Killacan. He will not save. He takes 1.
All right. The other battle cannon looks like a destroyer, but it's just regularly even worse battle cannon. So he's gonna have 3 shots.
Okay.
Shooting all 3 shots into that truck right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he does have a last cannon on his front. You just can't see it. It's invisible. It's
awesome.
Invisible last cannon. And he misses all 3. Last cannon up. 5 hits.
Okay.
1 will not wound.
And he's not in the force field. Oh, so you didn't wound him though.
All right. The next Hellhound will shoot his Inferno Cannon at that truck.
Okay.
It has a lot, and it has enough range.
So 2d6 hits.
And then its Heavy Flamer will go after the
Killacan?
Killacan.
Okay.
2d6 on the truck. 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 hits. Strength 6. You need
And
5s
only
to
5s
wound.
because you're toughness 7. And that is 2. 2 5s.
2 wounds at 4+. They both go through.
All right.
That truck takes 2.
And then the Heavy Flamer is 5 shots.
Uh-huh.
And
there you need 5s as well.
he doesn't get any that time.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with this guy. Shoot the 2 last cannons into that battle wagon and the heavy bolter into that battle wagon and his big cannon
Volcano cannon into the squigga.
So volcano cannon first is 3d3 shots. 5 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 shots. Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Misses with a bunch. And strength 10, toughness 8, so 1 on 3s. They all wound.
4 wounds. Okay, I have a 5+ force field. I save 2. 2 go through.
Alright, so 2 go through. They are 2d6 doubled.
Okay.
So first set of 2 is 10 total.
Okay.
Second set of 2 is 18 total. Oh, yeah, 18 total.
Wow, that's enough to put the squiggoth down. That's awesome. That's
Dang.
all right. That's all right.
It's, Shadow Swords are broken, I think, a little bit.
No. They're just.
About the
fine.
only thing that IG has in
fine.
the general game. But he has a bunch of guys in him that are just going to come out and not even worry about dying.
That's right. That's the nice thing about the squiggoth.
All right, the 2 last cannons into that battle wagon. Yes, 1 hits, and it wounds. So, oh,
It's all right.
it's okay. All right.
All right.
Battle wagon has a shield over there, or no?
Where is it? That one does not have a shield.
All right, so it's gonna take 3 wounds.
On top of its 10, it's at 13. If you could flip that red die, put to a 12, and then put 1 more on it.
And then I'm gonna shoot a crap ton of heavy bolters at it.
Yep. So it's close.
I think this is the turn though. The orcs are gonna get in my lines,
And that's when you're in trouble, is when those...
I won't be able to do no damage. I won't be able to shoot. I have to start piling out Imperial Guardsmen to fight. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 heavy bolter shots. Because it has 3 twin-linked heavy bolters.
Very nice.
Okay. Those all hit. These all hit. All that misses. And then you are toughness 8 on that one over there.
Uh-huh.
So I need 5s. I got 1. Out of the 12 hits, I got to 1
That's not
wound.
good. And this is on what?
Heavy bolter, so -1 to your save, but
so I save on a 5. So flip that to 1 more. So he's at 14.
Alright. And then the regular Baneblade over there is shooting his the Baneblade battle cannon. With his 3d6 shots. Did I screw up with the Shadow Sword and do the same thing with the Shadow Sword? Might have cheated you, Rich.
It's alright.
No, it's heavy 3d3. So they're the same. Except for the Baneblade's heavy 3d6. Alright. So. Yep, I'm going to shoot the battle wagon that the boss is in.
Okay.
So 3d6 shots. And that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And who's this firing?
The Baneblade.
At the boss's battle wagon?
Yeah.
Got it. Toughness 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god, there's so many 1s in there. I hit 5, so I rolled 4 1s.
Okay.
Toughness, strength 10, so
Toughness
still
7.
3s.
Yep.
3 1s again.
See, the force field, the boss believes.
2.
Chirac is just calling you out as he makes no saves. So 2 go through.
They are 3 damage apiece, so that would be
I'm up
6.
to 7.
Alright. It's Demolisher Cannon's out of range of that, and I think with me killing your Squigot, I don't have a Demolisher Cannon that can shoot anything anymore. And the 2 last cannons will shoot into this truck again. That's been shot at a bazillion times and not hit. And they're both hit on a 6 and a 5. And 3's the wound. They both wound on a 6 and a 4.
Okay. I am in force field range.
Yep.
So I take them both.
Alright, 2d6 hits. And this is where I roll like really crappy, right? I got a 6 and a 2, so a total of 8 wounds.
8 wounds. That truck
And
is
that
damaged.
is all my shooting.
Smoking.
So you can now start your movement.
What? You're not assaulting?
No.
I don't have any morale problems. Everywhere where I had casualties, I've got plenty of boys to account for the damage. So
I'll be right back.
you're fine. Yeah, so my big guys are down. So it looks like we have to do this as orcs like to do it in close combat, boys. So the orcs are going to pile out of some vehicles and start getting stuck in, it looks like. The boss, he is going to tell the knobs they're going to have to hoof it, because I think he wants the tank busters to be protected in the battle wagon. So the knobs are going to get out of his wagon. And these knobs are no joke. They've got a couple of claws in there, some big choppas, and they are angry. Okay. So now one of the squads will not fit in there with the boss, so I'm gonna have to have one squad be on foot for now. But the knobs will advance, so they can go 8, and they're gonna take cover in this ruin over here as they advance up the table. Towing cover here. Just waiting for those tanks to try and cross the river. So then the force field can probably move up. The storm boys are, those inferno cannons really messed me up, so I've got to see if I can handle them. They are really tough though. So I'm actually going to get out of the truck with my flash kits, We're going to jump into this building on the roof and say, we'll take this position here and hold it, boss. And they are going to... go ahead and deploy on top of that building. So they'll have some cover. It's not as good as they used to be when they had a 4+ armor, but they will have to make it do. Just another target for you to have to mow down. So the Killacan will advance. Just march up here to try and take out this Hellhound. The truck is going to come up and try and make it difficult. The Storm Boys are going to... What's the most damaging to... doing the most damage right now?
Remember, so the Demolisher cannons...
Yeah, that thing's giving me a...
They will do 2d6 damage or something like that against anything that...
Where are the... Point out tanks with flamers. Those are the tanks I don't want to charge. Okay?
Obviously the
right, the Hellhounds. So these tanks in here I'm not as concerned about.
So, and then all the Chimeras
have
Sponsoon are heavy flamers.
Got it. Okay, so we're gonna just jump 12 with the Storm Boys. Hello, boys! And then if you would help me, I'm just moving 5 with all those shooter boys. They're just gonna come over on the left flank. They want to be close. They're going to shoot and then charge in. So they want to move 5 inches and as far back that way as they can.
Gotcha.
So they're just barreling forward.
And they're speed 5.
Yes. And then the Killicans are just going to move.
It's still outside 1 inch of me.
Yep. Okay, so there's a big opening there in the center. The force field, this force field, he wants to protect the boys' charge. So he's going to move his 14 right up behind them so that they'll have some force field protection to handle Overwatch. And then if you can help me with one more thing.
Yep.
When you're playing a big game and you're playing a lot of models like we are, if you help each other move, it helps out a lot. So if you would, these boys are going to deploy out so they can be like right in this gap. And then they're going to move 5 up in there. So they can go about 8 inches. Can't be within an inch of any tank, but they want to fill that gap right there. And I don't want them any further than 9 from him. So that's about as far as they want to be. If you would fill them in that area, that would help me a lot on my speed. Yeah, the only way you get through a big game like this in any amount of decent time is by helping each other. And help them roll dice and pick out wounds and everything like that. I'm going to advance this unit back here to get them out so they can take the place of the unit that is slowly dying out there. Very slowly, by the way. You're not doing very well against them.
As much shooting as I put into them, they have barely lost anybody.
Okay, and then I'm going to put these units of tank busters into the boss's wagon. And the 1 unit of 5 is gonna just be hoof it on foot. So I'm gonna take them back off and put them in their trays.
Bottom on turn 2.
Look, that wall's open.
I'm gonna roll the right flank here this turn.
Yes.
That's what we keep telling ourselves. The left flank has a little bit too much meat in it.
Okay. So this unit of 5 is going to have to advance, actually it's 6, going to have to advance on foot. And they will just move up into this cover and take some shots as they have targets of opportunity under this water derrick. And they think they need to respond on the left flank, because the right flank, we've got a good strong push, but there's a big gap here on the left flank. The Gorkanaut's saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this. As he sits behind this building, trying to have a little bit of cover, towing cover there. So if he is covered 50%, he would get a +1 to his cover save. So that's kind of what he's doing. So the boss is going to advance in that battle wagon. It is not reduced in speed, so it can go 13.
Look at that sweet one. He rolled a sweet one.
Yes, he
Almost
did.
all of his advances have been ones.
I have not. The boys have not been very eager this fight so far.
There's a column of armor.
Hey, that's what we want. But I did get close enough that mech will be able to try and fix it. My intent, and when you play with intent, guys, this is how you want to talk to your opponent when you're playing through a turn. My intent is at the end of my turn that mech's going to fix that battle wagon. So that way, if you forget, your opponent a lot of times will say, hey, yeah, go ahead and do that roll. So yeah, these boys here are going to stay in that position, just holding to get you in that river, because we want to drown your guys as you come forward. And get you in position so the Gorkanaut can attack you. Okay, the Speed Freak problem here on the left flank
that I haven't even touched.
Have not touched. They see a nice juicy Baneblade or Shadow Sword back there that's really wrecking stuff. So they want to head that way. And they're going to take some shots of opportunity.
I mean, he did fail to do anything with like 18 heavy bolter shots.
And even if they don't do anything, they're going to distract my opponent, because he really has to make a push here to accomplish his objectives. So I think in a lot of ways the Orcs are going to have an advantage unless he gets really aggressive here. So I'm going to try and be just as aggressive in my response. So this battle wagon, the Spleen Ripper, is just going to move just a little bit so he can take some shots point blank there and allow the Storm Boys and the boss to advance. There's not enough room on this side for my trucks to move through, so I have to go around to this front. But somebody's going to have to clear a hole. So the battle wagons and the truck here are going to advance down the river to fill that hole that's been made. The truck first, and he will go 17, flying up, water spraying out everywhere as he guns it up the river. And the battle wagon, he's reduced in his speed down to 6. No, he's still at 8, so he can only go 10, but he's trundling along behind the truck and see if he can do anything with that load of boys he has. Giving room for the bikers to come in. They're not going to advance. They're just going to come in, and
because I'm assuming they're going to charge.
They are going to charge. I want to leave room for my boss. Now my boss, luckily for me, the new Biker on Trike kit looks amazing, but my awesome conversion from the Stonehorn here that I have fits on the exact same base size, I believe, that Trike will have. So I'm pretty excited for the new Orc stuff that we've been seeing videos of and promise of. So
that stuff looks great.
It does. It looks really great. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing.
How many Orc models do you have?
Oh my gosh. I had an Apocalypse game the other day, and I had about 700 power level, or almost 12,000 points of Orcs that are painted. That's the key.
Like 2,000 models?
Probably at least, yeah. And then these boys are coming over this way. They are not... They also advance, but they won't be able to charge because they can't get close enough to the biker boss. So they will shoot, though. And then the Pain Boys are going to come up in support. Okay, and then these trucks, they're just going to have to come up as for the next round. So I've got 2 trucks full of boys, and then the Battle Burner will bring up the rear. Okay, so we're going to start. Is that all my movement? The Meganobs staying in that fortress for a response on his right flank. If he pushes through with his tanks, the Meganobs promise the boss that they will hold the fort. Especially where those key mech guns are. So if you know the Battle of Rorke's Drift and have seen that awesome movie from the probably early 80s.
I think it was the late 70s.
Was it late 70s? Fabulous movie that this scenario was based on. What was the movie called? Was it Shot? No. Was it
so there was Zulu Dawn.
Zulu Dawn.
And then there was Zulu.
Zulu.
So the 2 battles that this
scenario was based
on those 2 movies.
And great movies. If you like old movies, or even if you don't, it's a fabulous series. So Go and watch it. So the Meganobs are holding the fort with the big guns, which are about to open up. I don't have any mob ups that I want to do right now. So yeah, I'm just going to do some shooting. So I'm going to start over here, the rocket off this lone Killican into that Hellhound. And he does not hit. And then this unit of Killicans will fire at the same Hellhound. Nothing. And then the rocket off this truck will fire at him. Nothing. My rockets are not doing it today. The 4 rockets off the battle wagon are now in range. And they will fire at that same tank. The boss is inspiring them. Oh, he did advance, so no hits. And okay, I'm gonna shoot that thing with the flash gits. Flash gits are going, let us show you how to do this, boys. So they got 15 shots. They did move, so they can't use their targeters, but they still hit on 5s. Hitting on 5s.
Should be good enough.
Oh, there's some 6s that they get to roll again.
Nice.
3 6s, so total of 6 hits. And these are strength 5. So 1 wound at -2 or 3. I can't remember exactly what the flash gets have.
Well, we'll just say I'm on a 5. Well,
it doesn't matter. I can check it. I think it's 2.
if it's 2, I get a 5+. If it's a 3, it's a 6+. And I made it if it's 2.
Sorry, guys, I don't have it all. The units I don't use as often, I don't have them all memorized. I'm embarrassed.
Unacceptable.
I'm surprised how much of the Imperial Guard stuff I have memorized.
Unacceptable.
I've never even played.
How many tanks have you lost?
1.
Just 1.
1.
I'm hoping to do a little better this turn.
I killed the...
Oh, you killed the Stompa.
The Stompa, and I killed the Squigoth, and I killed 2 of the one things over there, and about 5 boys.
Okay.
He's made like so many saves with those boys there. They've been hit with the Punisher Cannon.
Flash kits are -2.
Twice.
-2.
-2?
One move.
Yep.
Yep.
So he saved on a 5-up.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to start putting... I'm going to put Ludifier into it. So this first set of Ludas, the 5-man unit, will shoot at it. They only get 1 shot each this time. Hitting on 5s. That's 1 hit. Wounded.
I failed.
-1. So you take 2 wounds.
Failed to save. He's at 6, so he's be at 8.
You know what? Then I'm going to fire...
He is now degraded.
I'm going to fire the back custom mega cannon into him. That will shoot 5 shots.
Ouch.
Hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits, and I do take a wound on myself, and I get to reroll 1 of those. That one missed. So 3 hits total.
And they're minus...
Strength 8, -3.
3, so 6 up.
Hold on. No wounds yet.
No wounds.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-3.
-3, probably going through. It did.
You take D3, 3.
So he's now got... Whoa, he's dead.
Oh, nice. Does he blow up?
He does.
Okay.
So everything within 6 inches of him?
Which is both my truck and my can and 2 of your vehicles.
Yeah.
Takes D3.
Just want to double check. Yeah, D3 mortal wounds. Yeah.
D3 mortal. So go ahead for the truck.
Truck. Taking 1.
So he's at 3. The can?
Can. Takes 1.
1. So he's at 3.
My regular tank takes 2.
And the
other Hellhound takes 1.
1. Okay. I need to target that other Hellhound and maybe get him to do the same thing. So that was my first of my custom mega cannons over here. I'm going to fire the second one into that same target. He gets D6 shots. 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits and gets to roll this one again. No, so 2 hits total. Wounding on 3s, 1 wound, -3.
And it goes through.
And you take D3. That's just 2. The next one's going to fire at you and just gets 1 shot and misses and takes a wound on himself. And the way I'm counting my wounds, I know this is not the rules. I'm just going to remove a grot. That helps me.
That's the way I do it as well.
Okay.
I do play Orks a lot. It's the easiest way to keep track of wounds on those things.
So this one's going to fire. Next one at him. 6 shots, big boy.
Woo,
See, that's why he's in the front building, because they're an impressive crew there. Oh! Except they hurt themselves and just hit once. So, and did not wound. They were, I was bragging too much. Okay, and then this one in the middle will fire. He gets 4 shots, hitting at that same hellhound. And he hits twice, and I did wound myself. And wounds twice at -3.
And both go through.
And you take 2d3, which is a total of 5 wounds.
Oh man, he is so close.
He has 1 left?
He has 2 left.
2 left. Well, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the last cannon over here. And he will fire at... He has 2 left? Yeah, same target. What the heck? 5 shots. Custom mega cannons in that fortress. 3 hits. Bring them down, boys. 2 wounds at -3.
That's going to be enough. That's going to be enough. Yep.
Got through?
Both go through.
See if he blows up.
Please don't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay. Boys are starting to put some hurt on the tanks.
I have now down 3 tanks. All of my hellhounds are dead.
Okay. The rockets have all fired. All that stuff in the front. Okay, rockets over there. So yeah, they have rockets. So they each have 2. And they will fire at, you know what? The Baneblade is strength toughness 9?
8.
Toughness 8. I'm going to shoot into the Baneblade. Let's see if we can start hurting that bad boy. So...
It doesn't have any types of cool invuls or anything.
Yeah.
Like you do.
So, you don't have a force field?
No.
I hit once with the first. I'm going to fire all of them together.
That's fine with me.
So, we've got to bring that thing down. So I hit twice, and I get to reroll 1 of those. So no. So 2 hits, strength 8, I need 4s. 2 wounds, -2.
Alright, -2 goes from a 3 up to a 5 up, I think.
I think that's right.
Baneblades, I'm pretty sure aren't 2 ups. Why would they be anything better than, you know, Space Marine vehicles? And, save 1 goes.
So he takes 3 wounds.
3 damage, alright.
Okay, now I've got the spleen rip over there does have a shot by the building there. The boss is not happy about this since this shot whizzes right past him. And the gunner put it all in there as he fires 6 times into that front tank, that Chimera.
This one right here?
Yes, and he only hit once, and he did wound.
Alright,
-2.
And I rolled a 6, so he saves.
So he saves. Okay, I have rockets on each of those trucks back there, and they will fire at the same Chimera.
Okay.
So 2 shots, both missed. I've got rockets on this truck. He will fire at the wounded Chimera in the front. He did hit.
Okay.
And wounded.
Wounded. Alright.
-2.
I made a 5 up save.
Nice. I do have a custom mega cannon here that will fire at that Chimera. See if he can impress like his brothers in the fortress. 1 shot. Mediocre. But he did hit. And he gets to roll again because he hit. And he missed on the second one. And he did not wound. So on this flank, I think I'm going to put some lutifier into that same Chimera.
Yeah,
try and
killing him.
get to the juicy bits inside. You know what? First, before I do that, where are my rockets? I'll do lutifier first. So this first, how many wounds does he have left?
So he's taken 8 and he has 11 total.
So I'm going to fire the smaller unit. You know what? I'm going to fire the Gorkanaut first. So he's going to fire his 2 rockets.
Okay.
No hits. And I think you're in on this Psychodaka Blasta thing.
Yeah.
So it's 36-inch range, so 3d6 shots. 10 shots.
I love that he has an orc shooting his gun.
Yes. And he hit 4 times, and 3 of those get to roll again. No. So he hit 4.
All right.
See if I wound. I need 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right.
And those are -1.
And I made double 6s.
You're nice.
I'm wasting all my good rolls on my saves here.
I'm not going to bother with the big shooters. I'll just fire the looters. So the big squad of 9. Yeah, 9 looters into you. They get into the same Chimera.
That's a 3?
It's a 2 or 3. So
2 apiece?
2 apiece. That's 18 shots.
Ouch. That should get him.
See, Chirok doesn't teach fire discipline, so I'm not sure this will get him. My orc shooting is not as good as my close combat. That's because my boys just are training all the time.
I think you're going to get me. I think you're going to kill half my tanks this turn.
We will see. That's 5 hits and 3 6s get to roll against. No, just 5 hits on that Chimera. Strength 7, so 2 wounds at -1.
-1 gives me 4 up saves. I rolled double 6s again.
Nice. He's excited.
Maybe I'm not gonna lose all.
You know what? These 5 boys that are on the ground under this water tower are gonna fire their 5 rockets into that same.
The tank busters.
Yep, the tank busters. 5 shots. Ooh, 3 6s and a 5. So 4 hits. So the reroll the 2 because of their ability, which does not hit, and then I get to roll 3 more shots. So 4 hits so far, 5 hits, and I believe I get to reroll these again since they're extra shots. No, so 5 hits total, strength 8, 3 wounds at -2.
All 3 go through. He will die.
He will die. See if he explodes.
I rolled a 5. He does not. And there's 10 guys inside there.
10 guys. So you roll 10 dice. Make sure everybody's okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 guys. And I rolled 3, 4, 5 ones. Jeez.
Ouch.
Told you all those 6s were going to come back to bite me.
So go ahead and place those 10 Imperial, or 5 Imperial Guardsmen, I guess.
Yep.
And as those boar boys come in, they're going to unload their DACAs. They have 6 shots each. That's 66 shots coming in. And they did advance, so they only hit on 6s.
Every 6 gets a reroll.
33 at a time. That's 3 of the first 66.
And they're shooting...
I hit 6 total, which get to reroll.
God,
for another one.
Another, so I have 7 total.
7 total.
7 hits, and these are strength. I can't remember if they're 5 or 6.
I think they're 5.
So 5, so...
Because their big shooters are like heavy bolters, basically.
So, how many did I say? 6?
It should have been
too
6.
many. 6.
Should have been 6.
So 4 wounds at -1.
Into the...
No, there's no minus. 4 wounds.
Into the
guards. Yeah.
4 wounds on, I will get t-shirt saves.
Yep.
4.
Uh-huh.
Good catch.
2 die. 2 more guys are dead.
Okay.
Blap. Blap.
Okay, I'm going to shoot this big unit of Ludas into the... Not him. Let's shoot... Where's flame? Chimeras have flamers.
These chimeras all have heavy flamers
Let's
and
shoot.
double heavy flamers. All of
Are
them.
these the armor cast ones?
Epic cast.
Those are old Epicasts. Those were probably made before you were born.
Well, I mean, armor cast is before I was born.
Yeah.
Epic cast was right before
Epicast
Armorcast.
was before Armorcast, so...
Holy
Like-
cow.
Yeah,
Like 2
they're
years.
old models. I love playing with models that are older than my opponents.
So this is Armorcast right here.
Yeah, that I know.
And there's another one over there.
Yep.
Those are the old battle wagons.
Yes.
How old are these?
So,
No, those are
These
the
are
new
brand
trucks.
new.
Those are those
Ish.
are like 15 years
2007?
old, something like that.
2008, somewhere around there.
But
These,
those old resin
Probably
tanks,
91, 92.
yeah, those are old vehicles.
Not older than me. Thank you.
So, excuse me, old man.
So now the Ludas, yes, I know. I'm the old man in the group.
Oh no, I was talking to him.
Oh,
Sorry, I did not
I'm
mean
way
to-
older than him.
I did
We,
not mean
we are
to sound
both
mean.
probably 2 of the oldest people here playing.
Having a blast. So the Ludas are going to shoot at the Chimera in the front.
Hey, for the Emperor.
2 shots each.
2 shots each. Oh no!
So that's going to be, what did I say? 5, 10, 13, so 26 shots.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose another Chimera here.
We'll see.
That'd be 5. That would be 6, 7. That'd be 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're gonna kill me. I think you got me. I think
26 shots. Hitting on 5s. These get to reroll again. That's 4. So 8 hits in the first. This DACA rule is pretty nice. So
It
total of 10.
pretty gross.
10 hits. wounding on 4s. Just 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Minus 1.
4. Makes him a 4-up save, and I rolled 2 6s and everything else failed, so 2 wounds apiece.
So 4 wounds, yep.
Takes 4.
Okay, I'm done shooting. Now I'm going to do my charges. I'm going to start here. This truck is going to charge this, what is this called?
That's just a regular Demon Rust.
Oh, okay.
Proxied in.
Yeah, yeah.
Technically, it's a tank destroyer from Forge World.
So I'm going to charge that.
All right, so
and I'm also going to charge that, whatever that is.
that's a vanquisher.
Okay, so fire both of those at me.
All right. So I get a lot of shots.
Oh, uh-oh.
That is, I think it's 3d6, right? Oh, no.
On the battle cannon?
No, it's
1d6. 1d6.
1d6. All right. So 3.
So you need 6s.
Need 6s to hit you.
Don't hit me.
Nope. No 6s when I need them.
Then you said you
There's
had
the
the
last
last cannon.
cannon.
Yep.
Misses. Is
Okay.
All right.
Then go ahead and fire this one at
The other
him.
one, the Vanquisher.
That has 1 shot, right?
1 shot, and that misses as well.
Then the last cannon.
And then the last cannon on it misses as well.
Okay. So the truck will roll his charge distance. Ooh, that's not good. He only got a 4. So he just rolls into this tank and he stops. Okay? He does not base it. Okay, so now I'm going to try long charge with these kilocans into that same... I don't even know if he's in range. Let me check. He is.
Yeah,
I need like an 11. I need an 11. I don't make it.
I was like, I see a 1. I don't think that's going to make it.
And I don't think kilocans have Here We Go, but... This one's going to try
I don't think they do either.
Same charge, because they're Gretchen, and he did not make it either. So that truck's on his own. Then on this flank, so these two, that truck is going to charge those guardsmen, just the guardsmen, so they get Overwatch.
So the
Actually, no, I advanced over here. I can't charge
Yeah,
those.
both those advanced.
But they both advanced. So, whew, that's 2d6 flamers off that thing, right?
This? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get tricksy on you. I'm going to charge this tank with the boys over there.
These ones?
Uh-huh.
All right.
So this front tank. So go ahead and Overwatch.
Here's the heavy bolters. I hit none. Las cannon does not hit, and Vanquisher cannon does not hit.
Okay, so then they make their charge. They got a 6. I cannot get within an inch of the Chimera.
90% sure that this is the last turn.
Really?
It's been, yeah.
So my timing's really good.
Awesome. Hello, Miranda.
Hello.
You are on live stream, just so you're aware.
So,
So watch my mouth.
I did not say that, Miranda.
You set up the scenario as
I hear
if he could kill half of my tanks, which is 10, and he's already killed 4, this round, or in any turn, I will flee the battle. I am incapable of completing my mission.
Alright, hold that thought. Because I want to do a quick live stream on Twitter, like
Do it.
1 minute.
I'm going to charge with this pain boy. Do you need us to stop, or are you good?
No, keep going.
He fails, so he's going to re-roll that with Here We Go. He fails again. No, that's a 7.
Oh.
He needs an 8.
Yeah.
He didn't make it.
Wait. He needs a 8.
No,
he's 9 inches away?
He's 9 inches. He's 8 and a little bit. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Because it looked like he was literally 8 when you put
Nope.
it there for a second.
Is
So
it
now-
battle of Big Tooth or battle at Big Tooth?
Massacre of...
Massacre. Massacre is the key word.
Oh, really?
Massacre of...
Massacre.
So now I have to decide if the boss is brave enough to face the Inferno Cannon.
There's no Inferno.
Oh, this is just a Chimera.
Yes.
So it's just a heavy flamer.
2 heavy flamers.
Oh, come on. My boss goes, come on. I got to show the boys how to do this.
Alright, 2 heavy flamers. I'm getting 8 total shots.
8 hits, right? So strength 5. I am
5.
toughness 6.
So I need 5 to wound you. And you're within range of that pain boy, right?
Just barely out.
Oh.
Alright, let's see if I'm figuring this out here. Uh-huh.
I give you 1 time.
Just 1 wound. See, that's what courage does, boys.
This is an
Alright.
update.
And
on
he's
Battle of
in.
Big Tooth.
Well, I still get
Well,
the
he
last
just.
cannon.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead. So, We've got all of the orcs. Oh my god.
All of the orcs!
All of
12
the
shots
orcs.
from the last cannon already.
Ever.
And I get not a single 6.
Nothing.
That's
The boss. Well,
very
this,
upsetting.
the thing is, this bike, we'll call it a bike. This boar boy here is bigger than the chimera. So the guys inside are going, "That's not a bike." Oh, I rolled a double 1. I'm gonna re-roll that just because the boss does not accept that.
Oh man.
So he's in
He is.
on the chimera,
And
that's all my charges I'm gonna be able to make on this side.
And you got some over here, I think.
How you guys feeling about this game?
You know, the orcs. I think. So we haven't play tested this scenario.
This is a playtest
this is
for
a
a
playtest
later
for
actual when this whole Imperial Guard is painted.
I don't need your excuses, Jeremy. What's happening?
I think
So-
the orcs are in a good position right now.
Yes, the orcs are gonna roll me. My right flank is.
You might want
fallen.
to come up with a rule that allows tanks to. I've always thought tanks should be able to drive through infantry. But if they
Like
roll
in
a
real
1,
life?
they take wounds on themselves because it would be
I
dangerous.
totally follow that.
Yeah.
But we made a rule that if basically we knew that going into this orcs were gonna outnumber us, so if half of my tanks or both
two
my
big guys.
blades died, I would flee the battlefield. But if I got one of my tanks to his city wall, I
Anything.
would automatically win.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I've already lost 4 tanks, and he's already in combat with 3 of my vehicles, and he's going to get at least 3 more right now. And I think he has enough attacks.
I'm gonna
wipe me out.
make a narrative decision at this point that I'm gonna make a rule because the scenario seems unbalanced that in this you are going to be able to fire your tanks even when you're in close combat with my orcs.
Okay.
So I think that will be
Sorry,
make
I
it
thought
fairer
about
in this
sarcasm.
situation. So
Sorry.
I'm going to
Who's
go
our
ahead
DM?
and charge
Coming in making
with
fun of us
the
board gamers.
Storm Boys.
Video games.
They're going to charge that Lehman
Dice.
Rust, this Lehman Rust,
Storytelling, creativity.
and
Actually,
this
I
Lehman
had a
Rust.
fun.
War.
Yes.
Oh yeah?
I played
Alright,
my
so-
first 40k.
You know what?
game ever.
If I'm gonna let you fire, I better just charge one because I don't want to charge all
4
three.
models.
I'm gonna go
But-
for
and you-
this
and you won?
one to
Well,
try
it
and
was
kill
against
one
Aaron,
tank.
so it wasn't.
So just
I
one
was
tank.
thinking, if I was to do it, I would
I
have.
think you let me win, but then I'd seen
You think
it
you're not
in other
blocking the
games,
other guy's
so-
charges either.
Yeah.
You know, I will
We'll
do
see,
those
we'll
two.
see if
That's
there's
smart.
something
I will
we
do
got.
both.
We're gonna
So
take
you guys
our
have that
round.
good
Yeah, he's not good at
We're
Overwatch.
gonna take 'em.
So the 6 heavy
Yeah.
bolters. I do get 2 hits,
Nice.
and I
Anyway.
get 1 wound
It's
though.
pretty much the end of the
AP minus 1.
Miranda, I just have to say, if you haven't ever been to Valhalla and are considering it, it's like glorious. It's so great. You're up here in the mountains and
Battle cannon.
it's so
More
fun.
praise if you can
So
just keep
fun.
that going.
It's-
Yeah.
It really
We're
is
gonna
great.
heaven. That's what we
Battle
It's
cannon hits
relaxing.
once and wounds once. So the
Alright, I'm gonna sign out here.
Thank you, darling.
So you got
I'm
one
gonna give you
save
guys
for a
an
heavy
update
bolter.
on all the
Uh-huh.
awesome stuff happening
1 hit
at
save from a
Valhalla.
battle cannon.
And, see
I've
you
got a 5+ force field. Nope, lost one. And the other one, 2 dead.
Last cannon misses. Alright, and then over here, the Vanquisher cannon misses, and the last cannon misses.
Okay,
I keep forgetting they actually have
so
stubborn.
2 dead. And let's see what I get on my charge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it. Fast
There,
guys.
they got an 8.
They got both of them.
So they got both tanks. So they're going to come in like this. I love these movement trays. They're magnetized movement trays. It speeds up play for my orcs so much. It's just sheet metal, and I put little magnets in the bases on my guys so that they can move in blocks like that. Now I'm going to charge in with the Big Mech Advanced. He cannot charge. So I would like to, but there's no war boss near him out of the vehicle, so he can't
You know who
advance.
can charge though?
Who's that?
Your flash kits. If you want to risk that.
No, they like being in that defensive position, and they're going to pour fire in. But this mob of Ard boys here, they're not really Ard boys, but that's my old Ard
They're
boys
old
mob.
Ard boys from when they did have one.
They're going to charge this Lehman Rust. I need to put down tanks to try and win this scenario, so they're going to just charge the one that's already in combat.
All right.
And they get there. So I'm going to let you move them so I can go on to something else.
Cool.
Go ahead and
Go
move
for it.
all of them
Yep.
up here 7 inches. So they should all make combat. Then next, I'm going to charge in on this Lehman Rust, just this one, with that
Alright.
unit of shooter boys.
And so battle cannon gets 3 shots. These are going to be the beautiful. All 3 will be 6s at roll. Watch. 1 6. And 1/6, so he
Nice.
takes 1 wound. And that's AP -2.
Yeah,
so I don't
no
think
no
he'll
save. Yep.
And then my last cannon misses.
Okay. So
And no other weapons on him.
they are all over that tank. So this boy with his big choppa is doing some damage. And what they're trying to do, they want to keep it pinned in place because besides trying to kill it, they also want to try and lock it in position. So one of the boys comes around to the back, staying an inch away from this one. Even though I'm allowing him to shoot while in combat, I don't want him to drive wherever he wants. So this unit is trying to block the advance. Yes. So that's all my charges. So we will resolve.
Wait. What do you mean you're letting him shoot while he's in combat?
So if he doesn't kill the tank,
I decided that this scenario is a little unbalanced in favor of the orcs. So I've given him the advantage that I'm letting him shoot his tanks while they're in close combat. Because I think that
if they don't die,
you're just gonna let him hand you that pity victory.
It's not pity and it's not a victory. I'm still gonna kick his butt because orcs is best.
So I'm 90% sure that's not even gonna happen because he only has to kill 5 of the 6 tanks he's engaged with
And then
to
he
win.
wins. Okay.
And I don't think I will because they're toughness 8. Lehman Russes are toughness 8. So boys have a hard time with toughness 8.
You're winning
So-
on 6s.
Yeah. So we're gonna try.
It is a ton of attacks. We'll see.
Yeah. So first, the boss wants to show them how you do this. So the boss over there with the relic Headwappa's Kill Choppa is going to swing at that tank that he's in combat with. So he's got 4 attacks from the Headwappas and 2 from the attack squig, which is his boar's tusks. So here's his boar's tusks. They 1 hit and no wound, and Headwappa's Kill Choppa. Let's see how the boss does this. So there's 4 hits, hitting on 2s. And
Now there was a 6 in there. Do they get anything for that?
They do on the wound. So if I wound on a 6, I do D3 mortal.
There's a 6, so it's
So there's
D3
one
mortal.
6. I'm strength 8, so I wound on a 3 as well.
Yes, you do.
So I do D3 mortals. The other one is -2 to the AP.
Alright, so 5 up save, and does not go through.
You took 3
Does
from
not
the
save,
mortal.
I mean,
So you
3
took
mortal, and then just 1 for the regular.
Oh, you didn't save it?
No, I
No,
rolled
that's
a-
D3 as well. So the boss just did 1 there. Are you still alive? How many wounds do you have?
I have 1 wound left.
You know what? The boss wants to show off. He's going to use a command point on that 1. And do 2 wounds.
And he is dead.
See if it blows up.
Yes, he does.
It does blow up.
I rolled a
oh boy. Let's see what happens.
Is it alright? So is he also D3 more wounds?
Yeah, range is probably D6 and it's probably D3 mortals.
It is 6 inches and it is D3, just like the other one.
Okay. So
I
you're
just
going to
wanted-
the boss.
So the boss will get 2.
Boss goes, ugh.
These
Okay.
guys will lose 2, and that guy's gonna run away like a little girl.
Okay, check on my pain boy. Oh, yeah, he's within 6.
Pain boy gets 3.
3. He can save those on a 6. Yes, he injects himself, so he only takes 1.
1. All right. My own.
Oh,
tank-
he's not within 6.
Oh,
So
no,
that'll
he's
just
not.
be 3 boys, but only 1 because I saved him.
All right.
Okay.
My own tank takes 2.
And these 2 tanks.
This tank
Yep.
takes 1. This tank takes 3. And then I don't. Is this out of 6? I don't know. Oh, you are just out of
Oh,
6.
lucky me.
So that's it, and he's dead, and the guy's inside it.
Roll 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's all my 6s. It was literally all 6s. And 1 4.
You're safe
So
then.
they're all good. All 10 guys get a pile out.
Nice. You go ahead and place them. I'm going to pile in with my... Unless you're going to interrupt, I
Nah,
don't figure you would.
No command points, so
Oh, we're not doing command points?
I didn't pay. Well, we didn't. Well, I guess we could, but I'll think about that for the next.
Okay,
time.
for the next scenario?
Yeah.
Okay, so I pile in here. So basically, I'm going to be able to get... So anybody who can get within an inch of the boss there. So that's...
I should have brought the chapter approved downs
Uh-huh.
so we could see the rules on Apocalypse and see if how they get command points in it.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I played the other day, and we played them kind of normal. So I've got 24 attacks from the boys, and 3 from the knob with his Power Claw.
Oh, Power Claw, huh? I love Gorgontas. They're such cool models.
Yeah, my biker knobs are Gorgruntas from the Age of Sigmar line. Okay, so that's 24 and 3. These are hitting on 3s and 4 for the claw. So no hits from the claw. And the boys did their usual awesomeness because Chirag trains his boys to fight in close combat. And they are strength 4, so they need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds on your tank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I fail all these, I will die. But I don't think I will because I still do have a 3 up because they're just choppas.
Yep. Just choppas? You insulted the orcs. Now you're going to fail.
You know, Age of Sigmar choppas are -1 save. I failed 2.
See? And who knows? Maybe in the Orc Codex, choppas will be -1 to save.
I mean, in Age of Sigmar, they're -1 save.
So I didn't do enough damage to kill that one, so they're just going to stay there.
He is half dead.
Uh-huh. Over here, I'm going to... the Storm Boys are going to swing at the Leman Russ.
This one.
Probably only half of them, because the other half will have to go pile this
All
way.
right.
I'm not going to move them forward. You
I'm
know what
totally
they're
fine with
doing.
that.
So
Half
they've
and
got
half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which includes the knob. So 5 boys is 15.
Ooh, man.
15 attacks. And then the knob with his huge choppa. 2 hits from his huge choppa. 1 wound from that. And the boys... 3 wounds from the boys. So 1 from the huge choppa and 3 from the boys on this tank.
Chopper goes through. And the boys, 2 go through.
Okay.
So 1 apiece.
Uh-huh. No, the huge choppa does 2.
Alright, so I take 4 turns.
And then on the other tank, there's 12 boys, so that's 36 attacks onto the other Leman Russ. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. No, toughness 8, right?
Yes.
60. So 1, 2, 3 wounds. 3 wounds on the Leman Russ.
He's actually good.
Okay, and then those boys pile in. There's 11 boys, so that's going to be 33 attacks. Hitting on 3s again. And wounding on 6s. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds! Whoa! 9 wounds on 6s from those boys. They're showing off now. The boss is right behind them watching, so.
I fail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
6 of those.
Dang! The boss is watching and they are impressing. Now the Ardboy knob there does have a claw, so 2 hits from his claw, which wounds twice at -3.
-3, 6 ups. This will kill me. And nope, both go through.
Oh, 4 wounds. Did it kill it?
Still alive.
Good job by the Ard boys, though. They showed up well. And then these shooter boys, I think they're going to struggle to do as well. They only have 2 attacks each.
They don't have no choppas, so they're not as good.
So that's 33. They still have 33 attacks, but they're not Ard boys, so they don't have the gumption that the Ard boys have. So they're trying to club you and shoot down the barrel of your tank, and it's just, and because I don't believe, they're just not going to do as well. So they hit pretty good for shooter boys. And here's their wounds. And see, because I was bad-mouthing them, not a single wound.
Ooh, yeah.
But the knob wants to try and show off a little bit. He does hit twice, and he does nothing either. See, because I bad-mouthed them, they did poorly. And that is all. Oh, my truck will swing.
So yeah, and then I got some combat back.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Even Russes can fight back.
Yes, they can. The truck did...
Grind you under their gears.
2 hits, nothing on your tank.
Alright, so I gotta look at the tanks because I've never actually had close combat tanks before. I'm pretty sure they suck, but...
I'm pretty sure they suck too.
Alright, so they normally have 3 attacks if they have, all their wounds. And that guy still does have enough wounds to have enough. So he has 3 attacks, hitting on a weapon skill of 6+. So 6 plus. For 3 attacks, I get 1/6. And then he has strength of 7. So that's a 6. So he wounds. No AP though. Alright, 1 wound.
1 wound? On which one?
Right here.
Okay, those are 4+ save. I lost they have 2 wounds each, so I took a wound.
1 wound. Alright, here, 3 attacks. Still, the only one that's actually degraded is going to be this guy. So, nothing.
Okay.
Here, he has 1 attack now, I think. Yeah, he has 1 attack. And nothing. This one over here with his 3 attacks. Nothing, 3 ones. That guy over there with his 3 attacks into the truck. And nothing.
And it's going to be your turn, but it's almost dinner time. So I think we're going to take a break in the live stream. Is that how he wants to do it? Or
I believe he said to just let him know, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to do that. Do you know how to pause? Oh, that's all right. I'll come on 2 or 3 if I need them. Do you know how to pause it?
I could probably figure it out.
Orcs don't touch technology, so we'll be back after dinner, because you don't miss meals at Valhalla. It's like the food of the gods. So we're gonna go eat.
I don't see it.
We're gonna have to get him
in it as well.
Whatever you get, we'll go up and start. We're gonna have. You know what? I'll talk to them for a minute. You go on up, find him, and have him come down and stream it. We don't want to just have it sitting here while his live stream is on. So we'll talk a little about orcs and about the fun of this game. So. The terrain here is beautiful. I don't know how well your camera work picks it up, but these are some amazing kits that Chris brought out for Valhalla, and they look spectacular and very orky, and just make me smile. And lots of cool little places. This game is so fun narratively to tell stories and share the journey with. I've been playing for so long. Some of my most important friendships have just been sustained by this great game, and I talk to some of my friends all the time about 40K, and we've been talking lately about the Orc Codex and about some of the rumors that are spreading around, and very eager. I think Games Workshop has done a great job lately on their codexes, and I'm excited for the Orcs to finally be updated for 8th edition and to have some of the weapons that some of the other codexes have, and I'm really hopeful that they'll be able to smash heads with some of the best codexes out there, and really I think they're great as they are. Some stratagem help will help, and we'll see if they get some points adjustment, especially I think some of the more elite units. Right now boys are spectacular, and some of the Storm Boys are also really good. So I love those units, and there's a few other units that are really effective, but hoping that the elite units get a little buff. So I think, are we going to pause the live stream now?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pause the live stream, guys. We are going to be back in
Hour and a
2
half?
hours? Well,
2 hours?
You gotta,
2 hours.
we'll be back in 2 hours.
To finish the battle. To see if the massacre occurs.